Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to Movie Lingo, where we have everything movie related, movie news, movie reviews, movie breakdowns, especially music video reactions on occasion. So guys, don't ignore those. You can check them out too. But right now we are going to do a reaction to Knock at the Cabin, and this is something special by, one of my, I guess I'll say favorite, one of my favorite directors. Yeah, I still believe in him. I still have hope for M. Night Shyamalan. I loved the movie I See Dead People. I could never remember the name of that fucking movie ever for the life of me. I almost always call it Signs, but I love Signs. I love Lady in the Water, even though some people crap on that. And I feel like people with very visceral, open imaginations will tend to like Lady in the Water more. It tends to want the audience to expand their imagination. You know what I'm saying? It requires you to have a certain type of personality to enjoy it. That's why I can see how some people are like, oh, that crap Lady in the Water. Nah, I'm very imaginative. I'm very what do you call it? I'm like, I love fairy tales. I love, like, I dream. I love to escape to a fantasy island and ignore all my problems and just live there in my mind. If I could, I would every single day. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like M. Night Shyamalan, because he amazes you and he's very fantastical. But then even me loving him is then like, okay, where's this going, bro? Like, come on, man, I'm believing in you. Like, you already know what they expect. They're expecting a twist. Either don't do any more movies with twists, or make sure that they can never guess the twist. Like, don't do any twist movies unless it will shock us. Now we're expecting a twist when we go into your film. So do something different that will throw us off balance, like in Barbarian, for example. I loved Barbarian. People come in there, people that didn't like that movie really didn't like it because they were like, okay, you're doing dumb shit. You know what I mean? But then if that dumb shit that they do, I mean, scary movies always do dumb shit. If they did the right things, we wouldn't have any movies. Like, there would be no movies at all. No movies. None of them would happen if someone didn't do dumb shit. So, but taking that dumb shit and elevating it into a whole nother level is why I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I really hope that he can do something of the sort with this, kind of subvert expectations. So I'm gonna check this out. It's called Knock at the Cabin. I don't know a single thing about this film. I don't know a damn thing. Actually, I'm wrong. I'm sorry, I lied. I know that M. Night Shyamalan is involved. I also know that he did not write all of it by himself. That's promising. M. Night Shyamalan did not write this by himself. It was written by, like, I think 3 people. So some people, the 2 other writers can kind of like tame him and be like, okay, bro, like, you're going a little too far here. You're going into La La Land. Calm down. Keep it Shyamalan. Keep it Shyamalan. You know what I'm saying? Keep it Shyamalan. You know what I mean? Keep it like one of my favorite movies, Unbreakable, ever. Then they came with a Split. I was like, whoa, this is a sequel? I was like, I always wanted a sequel to freaking Unbreakable. And then Glass came. I had so much hope. If he would have hit Glass perfectly, he would have been back. M. Night Shyamalan is back. There's nothing you can say. He's back. You know what I'm saying? But he failed miserably. Like, I'm like, everyone's waiting. So, everyone's waiting for them to fight. We want to see the fighting. And it just never happens. The dude dies. Everyone dies, basically. Like, everyone dies. Like, it's so whack, bro. I would never watch that movie again. I'm sorry, but it's not rewatchable. It's not rewatchable because the ending was so bad, like that, like I just can't watch that again, knowing that that's how it's going to end. You know what I watched again last night? The Dark Tower. When I watched that in theaters, I was so excited, but I was I was disappointed. But I did love the gunslinging scenes, right? I watched it in the house not a while ago, years ago as well, after I watched it in the theaters, and I was like, it's okay. I realized I watched it one more time. Upon rewatch, it gets better and better every time. I'm noticing. I'm like, this film is not that bad, And I read in the comments section that what happened is that they blended a bunch of films together. They blended a bunch of books together. So it was a series of books. So in the comment section it said this is what you get when you take a whole series of books and blend them into one single freaking hour-and-a-half movie. And I get their frustrations, book readers. You imagine if they did that to my Harry Potter. That's like the only book series I ever read in my life. Harry Potter series. That's the only like where it had sequels. That's the only one. And man, the books were way better. But then the movies did it justice. Yeah, it did a great job. Unlike the Dark Tower, but I still enjoyed it very much. So Idris Elba is the bomb. Anyways, let me cut to the chase. Like I said, M. Night Shyamalan isn't directing the whole thing by himself. I mean, isn't he's directing it, but he didn't write it all by himself because usually it's written and directed by M. Night Shyamalan. You know. So let's see what this movie has in store. Is a screenshot of a little Asian girl with what looks like a lollipop sitting in a green pasture. It says knock knock with knock, like with a slice in between it, as if like it's been broken or cracked, you know? It says knock at the cabin. I wonder if this is based on a book. Sounds familiar. Anyways, let me cut to the chase. All right, let's see. Here we go. Okay.
Are we gonna sing along?
Yes, of course.
Oh, is that Jonathan Groff? Bruh, you did. It's not your fault what happened in The Matrix, bro. Hope you redeem yourself here. I loved him in Hamilton. So I'm guessing it's a gay couple with an Asian daughter. What the fuck is that? It's a random dude just in the middle of the woods. Okay, that's creepy. I'm gonna use that if I ever make a movie. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, and it reversed it.
My name's Leonard.
That's
It's
Batista?
nice to meet you.
Why are you here?
I suppose I'm here to make friends with you. And your dad's too. But my heart is broken
Why is it broken?
because of what I have to do today.
Oh, Lord.
There is a woman carrying something that looks like a pick with a chain and a mallet head.
You see, the four of us have a very important job to do. In fact, it might be the most important job in the history of the world.
Wow. Is that Ronald Weasley? I know her too.
By a common vision,
Can't remember her name. Sorry.
which has now become a command that we cannot ignore. The four of us are here to prevent the apocalypse. Your family has been chosen to make a horrible decision. If you fail to choose, the world will end.
Whoa, what was that shot with a mask right randomly? Bruh. Okay. I've seen a lot of M. Night Shyamalan trailers. This one is probably the most mysterious of all. I love that. It's kind of like Barbarian in the sense that you kind of get an idea of what you think it's about, but you don't have any idea about what it's about at all. Like the trailer gives nothing. I'm sure the people who read the book, because I'm pretty sure this is based on a book, because this just sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard that title before somewhere. But as far as this right here, if you want to make a trailer that gets people excited for a film, that's what you need to do right there. Right there. That's where my screen is. Right there. That's why I be looking when I'm looking away. And then looking back and then looking away and then looking back. I'm looking right there. And that right there is exactly where, I mean, oh my gosh, man, like it's filled with suspense. I have like, and you know what I really like about this? Dave Bautista seems to be like the lead. Is he the lead? I was like, Dave Bautista's like, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get on my acting chops, baby. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that man was like, okay, I'm done being in Guardians of the Galaxy. I love working with James Gunn, and he loves working with James Gunn, by the way. But he's done with Marvel and playing that like because he wished his character was explored more. Like, you know, maybe they did a spinoff with his character or something like that. I mean, they're not doing one with Gamora, and they're not doing one with any other character. And you know, it's the Guardians of the Galaxy. Even Quill. You know what I'm saying? That I'm Star-Lord. Even Star-Lord is not, I mean, he's the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy, I guess, you know, but it's about all of them. It's not like about him. It's about all of them, you know? So they all get equal playtime, you know? He did the thing with Zack Snyder, which was great, the zombie thing. You know, I saw some Brooklyn film that my boy was in, my boy Wesley. Holla at your boy. If you've seen this, hit me in the comment section. But he was in a film with Dave Bautista. You know, we all actors and shit doing our thing, you know. Hey, you don't know. Catch me in something every once in a while. Holla at me if you see me in something. I'm good, bruh. The best of the best. Anyways, like, yeah, like like Batista's really gotten better. He has gotten better. And I feel like he's getting closer and closer. I feel like he's just about tied up with The Rock. The Rock has the popularity, of course. You know what I'm saying? You know, do you smell what The Rock is cooking? You know, he has the popularity and shit. You know, but so Dave Bautista's climbing the ladder, and I feel like if he does a good job, this movie does well, it's going to catapult him into stardom. Because it's unusual to see a very large guy with his stature in this kind of film. Usually see him in films that action packed, brooding, not anything that has to do with like real character development. And I think that that's what he really wants to get to. And I love his seriousness and his focus in wanting to be respected more for the skill and the craft of acting. Whereas Dwayne Johnson has pretty much been kind of like, he's gotten better a little bit, but he's a superstar and he's enjoying it, you know, and he's very popular. He's great with marketing on social media, but I would not rank his acting with the best of the best by far. And I love him too. God, I love him. I love Dwayne Johnson. But yeah, this trailer was dope, man. I like to see Jonathan Groff. I like to see, I can't remember his name, but Ronald Weasley. I know he'll be pissed if he heard me say this because I was like, you don't even know my name. Call me Ronald Weasley. Put it in the comment section, or I'll just Google it after this. There was the black woman in there. I can't remember her name either. I feel bad because there's not many of us in film. I should remember every single one of them, so forgive me for that. And then you have the I believe it's an Asian girl on the no, it was a white girl there, you know. And Batista's doing all the talking, and he lays down the playing field about how like this family has to make a choice. And if they fail to make the choice, the world will end. So it seems like some like crazy cultish kind of like belief thing. Because, you know, if you ever lived in New York and you ever got off the train to Times Square, and if you ever got off closer to the 8th Avenue and passed through that tunnel that goes to like the ACE trains, you know what I'm saying? That tunnel where they have like the snacks, you can buy snacks, and then you pass through that long tunnel. If you need a connect to like the red line and yellow line, you have to run coming from the opposite direction. You have to run mad fast to get there. But if you're heading towards the ACE, that's where those people are stationed there. Like end of the world, holding the signs. They're always there. I remember one day I walked past there where they predicted a day where the world would end, right? And I went past there and I saw nothing but like clothes on the floor, empty clothes as if like they've dusted like the movie Passover. And they were back again the next day. Like nothing happened, everyone gone. I believe in God, but I don't believe, but it also says in scripture that man will not know when it happens. So these people that are talking about scripture avoid one main scripture that talks about how we will never know what happens. We will never know when it happens. You can't predict it. So it will happen when you're not aware. So be prepared in your soul. But that's why it's stupid. It's manipulative and shit like that. And I wonder if these people are one of those type of cults or of people that are just obsessed with something and they're like brainwashed or something. You know, it speaks to a lot of the conspiracies that people always talk about with like COVID and all of that. Meanwhile, my dad died of COVID. God rest his soul. God rest his soul. He died at 73. But yeah, man, it's it's an amazing trailer. It did what it's supposed to do. It got me excited, super excited for what M. Night Shyamalan has to offer, and I hope it lands. It sticks the landing, man. I really, 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 really do. It's beautiful. I can't wait to see it. Let me know what you think in the comment section if you like this or not. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that in a bag of chips, guys. I love you. I appreciate you always. I'm in here dressed nicely just for you. Look at this. Look at it. You see this? I got this in Ninja. It's carved from, this is bone, baby, and it's some kind of cattle, but it's carved into the shape of an elephant and its tusk here. You know, something I wanted to grab. This I got it from that little store where we exchange money from naira to cash to naira. So if you want to get like the black market exchange rate, is literally like $1 to like $700 in Nigeria, 700 naira in Nigeria. So you can go over there and live like a king. So we go over there, we transfer cash and buy souvenirs, eat at the Echo Hotel, and then head back to the Sheraton or the Colossus. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, hit me in the comment section. Tell me what you think. I love you all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I say that a lot. I know I do. But do it. And I'll see you guys next time on Movie Lingo. I'm out.